You're listening to the Incomparables Total Party Kill podcast, in which a group of friends play Dungeons and Dragons on the internet for your amusement. This is episode 193, posted June 2019. How Not to Be Seen.
Welcome back to Total Party Kill, Dragonforge and Associates' continuing adventures, where I make them explore a sewer, because that's just the kind of thing I, Tony Sindel, our Dungeon Master, make players do. I'm not a very nice person.
Weird brag.
We join our adventurers mid-sewer explanation. Peter Dragonforge is here, Melik the Warlock is here, Flessa
Wizard,
the Rogue, Acrid the Warlord, and Alestrin the Ranger
I'm not a
have
warlock.
battled through
I'm an elf.
Many a rat, exactly one carrion crawler, and stumbled upon something strange in the sewers, the sounds of conversation in the distance.
Creepy.
It's not that weird.
All right, well, I'm going to try to move
Can we eavesdrop?
stealthily
What?
and...
What?
Since when do you move stealthily, Peter?
Now, maybe?
What
Do you
language
guys-
are they speaking? Or maybe I can't hear.
I'm
I think
minus 2 to
only-
stealth, so if somebody's sneaky once, maybe I go, psst,
Yeah, that's probably me.
stealth person.
Or Flessa? Flessa, the rogue?
I'm going to come around the corner here and join Peter.
Oh, okay.
And what do we see to the south there?
The tunnel extends for quite some distance in the south, but next to a little lantern that maybe you can't see because Peter's standing on it, there is a doorway leading into some kind of passage here.
Are you just standing in front of the doorway, Peter?
Peter is now just standing
Well,
in front
no,
of the doorway.
I'm back there, but yeah.
Well, he was nervous because
I was
he was
just
standing
revealing
on the lantern.
the lantern.
Oh, okay.
So that's where the doorway is, Alestrin.
It was a
Can
mere
we hear?
flourish.
From where we are, can we hear?
Why don't Alestrin and Flessa roll perception
Yeah, all right.
with
Yeah,
your
why don't you do that?
elf and human ears?
Well, that's a 1, but it ends up at 13.
24.
Ooh, it's still pretty awesome.
So Alestrin, you
Flessa.
definitely hear some conversations. Flessa, you hear some conversations. Sounds like they're in common. Sounds like two people having a discussion. They seem to be talking about statues.
Ah!
Okay, that freaks me out. I'm scared. I want to try to sneak down to the doorway, to the other side of the doorway, so that I can hear better and possibly peek around the corner.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Stealth. Ugh. 17.
It seems like you get across. I'm going to even say because you got to dart across the doorway there, you could kind of see in a little bit. You didn't see anybody, but you definitely heard voices, and I think you saw the kind of crackling flames of a little fire pit in there as you darted across. So you are on the other side of the doorway, there, right?
Yep. I look at Peter as if for permission. Can I peek in?
Good leadership.
He's not
All
the
right.
boss of you.
Can I roll another stealth check to poke my head around the corner? and
All right.
look in?
I'm going to say you need to get a 20 to not be seen, poking your head into the room to look.
How
Okay.
not to be seen. Get a 20.
Well, that is... Let's see. Heroic effort does not work on skill checks, does it?
She has a very small head. Keep that in mind.
Let's see how close you were.
Let's see. 18.
It's a 2.
So 18, I'm going to say you're able to poke your head in and see what's in here. I'm just going to reveal the map for Flessa. So Flessa, there are two creatures in there that seem to be having a conversation by the fire, keeping warm. And one of them says, "Hey, did you see that?" And the other says, "See what?" So one of them seems to be aware of your presence, Flessa, or presence.
What kind of creatures?
They
Are
both appear to be, one appears to be a half-elf, and the other appears to be a human. They are garbed in kind of adventuring gear, you know? They've got robes, cloaks, armor, weapons. Looks like mainly, probably they are of the roguish type, as opposed to, say, a magic user or a paladin.
So they might be my people.
They might be your people.
Maybe
Okay, and
you should
since-
rhyme something at them.
So as as I was walking past the door and peeking in, you said they were talking about statues. What were they saying about statues?
The
This
first
had better
one,
rime, Tony.
Oh God, I'm not ready for this.
If they're not conducting
It's not
business, I
business.
don't
It's
think
not
it needs to.
business, Alestrin. But I'm trying to make it rhyme because that would be better, wouldn't it?
It
Um,
sure
would.
It would be.
Precedent has been set.
Something's beeping. Sorry,
That was me.
I'm not good at this.
That's all right. I can edit out the silence.
When
Very
Tweedle
dramatic.
Beetles battle in a bottle with some paddles, and the
They had
bottle's on
statue
a
in there
poodle,
somewhere.
and the poodle's eating noodles.
When
That's not helping.
a
Not helping.
statute passes a statute, and the statute is in the chute.
And
What?
someday I'm gonna be a law, and I hope and pray that I will.
Does it help that
But
statues
today
are
I am
sometimes
still
called
just a
busts
statue.
or monuments?
All right, I think you guys have made this too hard for me.
Hooray!
Hooray!
No pressure.
Success.
No pressure.
Flessa. The first one is saying, I'm confused. They said the statue was not near, but when I look down the hall, there's a statue that is here. And the other one
I
Kinda
regret
s-
everything.
punches him in the arm
That's not new,
and
though.
says,
All right. Well, since they already saw me, I'm just going to poke my head around the corner and see, hi, it was me you saw. Statues are made of stone and they scare me to the bone.
who are you?
I'm Flessa.
No one's supposed to be down here.
Why?
We pay the
That's
guy.
a good question.
That's a good question.
Our orders were to guard this area and keep people out.
Doing
Why?
a hell of a job.
It's what the boss said to do.
Who's that?
Enda's the boss
Of who?
Enda.
of us.
Oh, but why does she want to keep you out? I mean,
Well, no,
I
no,
thought
we're
rogues
not
like
being
us were
kept out.
supposed
You're
to
being
be.
kept out.
I'm sure that Enda's Bless's friend, so it's all good.
We were supposed to. I
We?
heard that.
How many are you?
I heard that
how many
rogues-
of there are you?
I heard that rogues were supposed to come and help, so I came along. But my friends wanted to come with me.
How
There's
many?
500
how many
of
of
us.
How many of you are there?
Too many to count.
I'll use prestidigitation to make it sound like about 2,000 people out here.
2,000.
4,
1,000?
7. I'm not very good with numbers.
She's not. good at
Do
math.
do the rest of you want to crowd into this room?
No,
Not really.
Do some of you want to crowd into this room?
Yeah, I
I'll
will.
move forward a little
I
bit.
will.
I
I'm
will.
comfortable standing out here in the hallway.
I will crowd into
Okay.
the room and try to pretend that there are just lots of people behind me.
Sure. All right. You see that in addition to the two rogues hanging out by the fire, there's another one that's kind of looking at you from this little hallway here. So Flessa, Peter, crowd into the room. Acrid, you're bringing
I'll-
up the rear.
I'll be at the door to
All
keep
right.
everyone from getting the.
Yeah, no one's getting past you.
No.
Alestrin, you can loom in the hallway, but
I
you know,
do that.
You're contributing to the shadows. And Melik,
I'm out here in the hallway too with Alestrin.
I'm
All
out
right.
here waving in front of the lantern, trying to make
So,
little shadow puppets to make
yeah,
it look like
okay.
a
Yeah,
guy.
So,
that's when Melik's
so-
there, making sure that Lestrin doesn't get into any trouble.
so Flessa, Peter,
Someone
and
needs to.
Acrid will be kind of representing the party.
We're in
Oh.
great shape.
Guys, there are so many of us out here. It's amazing.
I have lots of friends.
So I guess should we do introductions? I don't know how I'm
Stop
supposed to handle
shoving.
this.
I'm Flessa. This is Peter. And there's more people over there. Oh, you could probably see Acrid. But everybody
Now
else is
you're-
outside the room, so I can't point to them.
I'm Alestrin. This is Melik. This is Jorge. This is Pepe. This is
And we
I
need
don't
to.
even remember
Cynthia.
his name. There's so many of them.
And we need to talk to Enda. We are interested in some information she has. We're just we just
I
want
don't-
to talk. And I can.
So my name's Beldark. I work for Enda. This is
Hi,
Thermite
it's nice to meet you.
and
Yeah.
Irisis. The other
Beldark.
rogues are confused as to why Beldark is even talking to you.
Beldark, Thermite, and who?
Iressa.
Iressa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great names.
As you do.
Yes. So there's two half elves and a human. They're guarded
That makes
in.
one whole elf.
Yeah, they're garbed in kind of traditional adventurer cloaks and weapons and stuff.
Awesome.
They look, they don't exactly look battle hardened, if you know what I mean. I mean, they look like you guys 2 adventures ago.
So
What?
can I use
What do you mean? We
diplomacy or
look
intimidate to
battle-hardened.
try and what I really want to do is let them let us buy and into wherever Enda is.
You could,
headed.
I mean, in any such social situation, Peter, you are welcome to try to use diplomacy. You're welcome to try intimidate or bluff or other things with creativity.
I like diplomacy and intimidate because those are my best things. I'm
I
going to try
bet Malik
diplomacy.
is great at something. Intimidate, probably. Are you have spooky
We're
shadows,
still
Malik?
looking. We'll find something eventually.
So
And I
he's
bet- I bet-
doing fine,
and I bet
but
Blessa
I'm
is
amazing
great
at
at
diplomacy.
So I got a 17 plus 11, so that is a
Mhm.
28 for diplomacy.
I think a 17 plus 11 is more than a 28.
Why do you think that?
I don't
I
know
don't
why,
know.
because that's math.
You're right. Sorry,
I mean,
it's very late where I
I
am.
have had some
It could
beer,
be a
but
more
I
than
think
a
the
28.
number's
Them all.
still.
You know
It
what?
is more than a 20.
I think I
you
just
should go with
really wanted it to be a
Tony.
29 because that's what your shirt says. It's
I told
I
you.
got a
It's-
29.
He's never gonna get a
It's-
29.
there are 4 lights. It's
One of these days I'm going to be 29. This is my
There
subtle
are 4
DM
lights.
planning.
Yeah.
Is I'm going to just I rolled a 29.
All right, so you
The
rolled
Star
a
Trek
28
reference.
on diplomacy, which is very good. What does that sound like to try and talk to Beldark?
Well, like I said before, I'm really interested in talking to Enda. We're not trying to stop anything she's doing. We're looking for information that she's got about her previous party before she started this party, because we're looking for one of the people who was in the party she was in Undermountain, the Rutherford, whatever his name was,
Ermbrusk.
Ermbrusk. And so we're no threat to
5
her.
years, people.
We're no threat to her. And we just want
Or her
to find
rubies.
her and talk to her and ask her some questions. And we're experienced Undermountain adventurers, so we just want your help in pointing us in the right direction to go chat with her about what we're looking for.
That seems to make a lot of sense.
It
I don't
does.
see
It
any
does,
reason
doesn't it?
we need to hold you up here.
Great job, Peter.
Irisis and Thermite do not look as convinced. They give each other a look. Why is Beldark even speaking?
Does my
for us? This
diplomacy not work in like a zone?
Oh, you used the man-to-man diplomacy. That was a huge
My
mistake.
diplomacy is a burst 3, Tony.
Okay. Well, Thermite, who is outside your burst, steps forward and says, "Look, that sounds very reasonable, but we have explicit orders. They're in writing because Enda knew that we sometimes get confused to not let anyone pass." He holds up a piece of paper and it says, "Do not let anyone pass."
Can
That's
I
not that
explicit.
try
Roll more
to
diplomacy.
I shoot an
can I
arrow through
try
that piece of
to
paper.
intimidate Thermite?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's double team him, Acrid. That's great.
See,
That's
explicit
what we do.
orders. I was hoping there was a lot of cursing.
I'm the glinting, smiley guy, and you are the super scary dragon person.
Yeah.
It's
Good-
like
the classic-
bad
classic-
cop.
It
Classic
should
good
work.
cop, bad dragon.
Good paladin,
Okay,
bad
I
dragon.
will-
Wednesdays on ABC. Oh, so-
I roll a 15 plus 10. That is 25. It does not hit the magic 29,
Mm-mm.
but
Still pretty good.
Acrid goes.
And
Still
it
very
counts for
good.
nothing.
Acrid, what does that look like?
It goes. Acrid think this paper doesn't mean what you think this paper does. You let us through. Everyone ends up happy. And alive.
Of course, it says not let anyone, but you're not anyone. You're someone.
No. Yes.
I think Enda would want us to let you pass.
Yes, I think so.
Thermite kind of
Acrid
retreats
happy
back
now.
and leaves.
Good
leaves
job,
space.
Thermite. And I tap Thermite on the head.
You get the sense that probably the gang that was left behind to guard the passage in Undermountain probably not the smartest, or the
In the
bravest.
I don't get that
sewer,
feeling.
It's
They
best
seem
to just let
perfectly-
things pass.
They seem perfectly smart to me.
All right, so they are happy to let you pass. So they are kind of camped out in this little room here with their little campfire, and there's a little tunnel past the room, and at the end of the tunnel is another little room with a big circular hatch in it.
As we pass through, I'd like to give them a flyer for Smurgle's sandwiches.
Street team!
Beldark is like, I've been meaning to check that place out.
You will
I
not
ask-
be disappointed.
Bearded man pops his head out and says, "Hello, brother."
It's a
I
hatch, you
turn to
said.
Thermite and ask Thermite, Where does Acrid find? And
They're downstairs.
downstairs,
Well,
where?
I apologize. Downstairs is confusing because there's not stairs. Thermite opens there's a big hatch and it's
Down
got,
hatch.
It's like, down hatch, and it's kind of like a big gear. And Thermite has to like grab it and kind of rotate it, and it opens up just a huge hole that kind of descends into the darkness.
I think we should take one of them to help lead us around.
No.
No?
Does anyone have a
Would that be
rock?
too mean?
I think so. If someone has a rock, I could make it glow with an unearthly magical light.
I have rocks. I always have some rocks.
Flessa, would you please loan me one of
There's
your rocks?
also plenty of things drifting by in the sewer. You could
I
make glow.
always keep rocks because sometimes Melik makes them shiny and
I will make
glowy.
this rock incredibly shiny with the power of light.
Okay.
Toss it in the hole.
You're just going to let him
Melik-
make a rock
Rocks are
incredibly
cool.
shiny without rolling to see how shiny it really is?
It's just light. It just happens. I don't think it's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you
Sorry,
have to
my
roll
stuff
to...
just works.
Yeah. Magic just happens. It's not like archery, which is, an impress. Magic is science, Steve. Archery is made up.
Imprecise.
Yeah. Archery is fictional. All right. Melik,
You're
you
fictional.
see the glowing rock. It falls down the pit. And you can see it falls quite a ways. And then it plinks off of, it looks like there's some kind of very large statue in this pit. And it kind of bounces off it, and you can see it kind of illuminate the statue as it falls down. There's if you had to guess, if you had to put a number on it, which I'm going to do because I think you want a number, the pit, I'm going to go to a side view here for a second. There is about a 20-foot drop,
Ooh.
and then there's a 40-foot tall statue,
Ew.
and then there is the ground below.
Is there a rope?
Oh, Jesus.
All right, we have rope.
What do you have?
Don't we?
So
have
much
rope?
rope.
I have rope.
I don't understand what word you're saying. What is it?
It's
I looked
not
to
snakes.
the,
Not snakes.
Who was it that was talking to us directly?
Thermite?
Thermite and
I look at
Beldo.
Thermite and say, "What's with the statue?"
I don't know. There was confusion about that statue at first because we came here looking for a statue, and that statue had rubies for eyes, and this statue does not have eyes. It does not have a head. But we were
That's the
assured
statue, yeah.
that there are many statues down here, and this is not the statue we're looking for. But
There
this
are
is
a lot of statues down here.
yes. Also, we were
This
told
is not the statue you're looking for.
the statue we're looking for is not as big as this statue, which is disappointing because of the whole situation with Ruby Eyes. But yes, this is what we've been told.
Thanks. That was
So,
very
cool.
informative.
Players, please marvel. You've seen many an overhead map. Now, look at this, a map that measures vertical distance.
Oh God, I don't like it.
So
Uh-huh.
you are in the
that
sewer.
seems like
You're next
too
to the
much
hatch.
information for just a statue.
There's
This
20
statue.
feet drop to the statue, which is headless.
Lucky him, he doesn't have a nose. Do you want to live underneath a hole in the sewer?
And then there's a 40-foot drop from there to the floor.
So I asked Thermite, "What is the way you guys generally get down to the statue from here?"
Oh, I have never been down. Yeah, we were supposed to stay up here and guard.
Okay,
I don't know.
not
I think they
asking
did
about
something-
you specifically, but somebody's gone down this way. How
They
does
had a
one
lot of
normally-
rope. I'm not really sure of the
Oh,
details.
rope. We can do that.
Yeah,
I don't know
rope.
if rope is a thing in 4th edition. You guys might be thinking of Dark Sun or 5th
No,
edition.
I
Pretty
have
sure it's on
something
my
called an
character sheet here somewhere.
adventurer's kit, and I bet it has.
It has- it
Adventurer's
does have
kit.
rope. We went to the Snick and Snack Adventure Emporium and got
it must
some
be
They
it
sounds
must be a
amazing.
new hour where we have to.
I seem to recall I bought like
Clearly
6,000 feet of rope during that.
non-snaky rope.
Yeah. This adventure
Guaranteed.
brought to you by Snick and Snacks Emporium. How does a fictional store sponsor a podcast?
Well,
Are we doing this whole
because
game just to advertise the member bonus?
to hear what happened 2 years ago when we shopped for things, you have to get the because you got to meet Snick Jr. What a character,
Yes.
Tony! What a character. Anyway, yeah, let's use a rope and get
The
down there.
economics of podcasting is very confusing. How oh god.
Hempen rope.
I knew there was going to be rope talk.
Oh,
about-
hempen.
Yep.
Is it
So
coarsely
how-
woven?
I would be happy
Humbug.
to just like jump down onto the headless neck. And
You can't jump on the head. That's the one thing you can't do.
Scamper.
She can
So,
jump onto the neck.
Is there somewhere
what
we
I
can
mean.
easily attach a rope up here?
Yeah, I'll say that you could. You know, there's kind of gear-like protrusions on the hatch itself, or gear teeth-like protrusions. The hatch is like one big gear. So you could probably fix some rope there. I'm curious how long your rope is.
Yeah, well, that's
And
a
we
first
have
question,
100 feet.
Tony.
Every
each have
adventurer's
50
kit
feet.
has 50 feet of hempen rope.
I have 100.
Seems
Wait.
like plenty.
Acker, do you actually have 100 feet of rope, or
I
you're just
really
like,
do.
mine's just
I
better
actually
than
wanted 150, and Dan told me I couldn't get 100.
Humble
Wow.
brag.
Dan Morin? Oh,
Jerk.
that guy.
Here we go. Wait, where's my rope? Here we go.
I've got
It's
so
like,
much
I've already
rope.
been in this one.
I
Why
actually
are you
wanted
attacking me?
200. And he said, no, I couldn't. I only, wait, there we go. 100.
Mainly, I like that I gave everybody else 50 feet of rope because it's a 60-foot drop, but Ackrid somehow has extra rope.
Yep.
It's only 20 feet to the head of the statue.
And this is, well, yeah, but
I
what are you
also
going
have
to do?
flour and salt and knitting
We're gonna
material, because that's
jump
what I
onto
do
the
to keep
head.
me calm.
There's
And
no
then
head.
shimmy,
We've been
man.
through this.
We're going to jump down to the neck, and then from the neck, we're going to jump down to or we're going to climb down to the feet.
All right. So I guess that's a type of plan.
All we
who
need
wants to
is
go
2 ropes of
Yeah,
50
we got our
feet
ropes.
each.
We're gonna
We got
shimmy
plenty.
down the
We have
ropes.
so many ropes.
I'll make sure that I'll stand on the ropes and let everyone else go down first, so that these ne'er-do-wells don't drop us.
Mhm.
Okay. The ne'er-do-wells go back to sitting by the fire,
All right.
I'll
Good
go
luck.
first if you want.
says Beldark. Beldark is really like, he's just thinking about getting one of those sweet smurgle sandwiches.
It's get hungry when you're standing
Get
there.
a rat on a French roll with some mustard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight
French rat.
team.
A little
French
bit
rat,
of curry.
they call it.
A little bit of curry.
Also, how do you get
Do
a
you want to
French
hand these
roll
guys out
in
some
water
flyers,
deep?
by the way, Peter, before you drop down?
He already
yeah.
did.
I grab like 3 flyers and just toss them into the room.
Does
Yeah.
Smurgle deliver to the sewers? He should, right?
He does.
I think so.
He
I think
totally
the sewers
does.
are part of the under mountain is outside of the delivery zone.
But
Clearly.
half his employees used to live here, so
Yeah,
they know how to get
they know
here.
the sewers down. They cold. I mean, not only do they use the sewers to cut time off the delivery zone, but they also can deliver to the sewers if you want.
Okay.
I mean, delivering to the sewers is one way of saying that.
I mean, sooner or later, it all gets delivered to the sewers, Peter.
Oh.
After we finish finding Rutherford Ermbrusk, I feel like we have a Smurgle-related adventure in our future.
Okay. Are you going to dungeon master that?
Perhaps for incomparable members. Anyway,
Wait, are you creating member specials right now in my world?
now you're plugging things that haven't even happened.
possibly.
Yeah. Are we allowed to
Possibly.
plug things in the future?
Possibly.
I mean, you eat enough Smurgles, you're going to plug things. in
All
the
right.
future.
I believe Flessa has volunteered to go first.
There she goes.
Yep. Whee!
See ya, Flessa. Have fun.
Flessa,
I
can you
grab the
you know
rope.
what? I bet your token is not movable by you because it wasn't last time.
It's theincomparable.com/members. By the way.
It'll now be movable by you.
There we go.
All right. So you affix
It's on
some
the
rope.
flyer.
I mean, if you want to pay the DMs for all the work they do, be a member. There are lots of benefits.
Yeah,
This is
people
our
can't see-
member.
People can't see how much time I put
Announcement.
into
Membership
drawing
has its
drawing
privileges.
it.
It does. You can be in a Slack group with all of us. You get the bootlegs
That's
of
right.
everything we record immediately after we recorded. There's a special bonus episodes.
Oh
in
my
the
god,
members
those bootlegs. They're so
feed.
good.
That is a leg that is full of boot. That's what they say.
What?
Sorry.
They
sorry.
don't say
Why
that.
do they say
I don't
that?
know how to do promos.
Street team.
Street team.
Thank God
All
you're
right.
not on the street team.
Flessa, you affix your rope to the hatch and start lowering yourself. Is that your plan? 20 feet to the statue?
Yeah, Akrid said that she would hold onto the rope as
Yep.
well, or stand on it to
Yep.
make sure that it didn't.
At this
So, yeah,
point,
so
we can
I'm
all
s-
hold on to the rope and make sure. That
I'm
she-
shimmying down to the neck.
I have a feeling we shouldn't all stand on the statue at the same time, so maybe we should.
I'd like to get down farther.
Flessa, give me a DC 10 athletics check to safely descend a rope.
Athletics.
Really? I
Boo.
mean, come on. We're 4th level.
It's
You
DC
can't climb a
10.
frickin' rope.
I made it.
There's middle
Alright.
schoolers that can pull this off.
If it's DC 10, can't you just take 10 as the rules say? I
Is
read
that
the
true?
player's handbook today.
Damn it, Monty.
Then yes, I mean I rolled a 2 and made it anyway. So
All right.
okay.
So you, what does that look like, Flessa, for you to descend a rope?
Oh, I shimmy. I'm just
Okay.
like I just it's hand over hand and like real fast, and then
Okay.
I land very lightly on the neck and do a little pirouette while I'm holding the rope.
Nice.
All right. As you land
Ooh.
on the neck of the statue,
This could only
electricity
be good news.
courses through your body.
I wondered if something might happen.
Cool.
You know what? If you people are not afraid of statues, I have not done my job.
Flessa forgets things very quickly. I'm afraid of statues, but Flessa. Whatever.
So tell me, does 24 versus reflex hit your reflex?
It does.
All right. You are going to take 9 lightning damage. That could have been much worse.
Ah!
So the
Sparks!
entire statue kind of crackles with lightning magic. Just you coming in contact with it.
It's
hurts you.
electricity, but they call it lightning magic and D&D
Well,
world.
you know. We've invented
Fantasy.
lightning magic. We haven't invented electricity.
It's sparkly pain.
Hey,
I need to
It's
charge my
pretty, but
iPhone with
painful.
some lightning magic.
Flessa, do you want to check? I think in the rules book, maybe on page 137, it says what happens if you take damage while climbing. That might be important.
She's on the neck, right? She's standing more than climbing.
Well, let's
like
find
in
out.
the Daria theme song.
I was pirouetting actually at the
Oh.
moment, probably. So,
Look
if
at
you
that.
take damage while climbing, you must
Look,
make
it's
a
right
climb
there.
check
It's right there on
using-
Jason's feed.
using
Nice.
the DC for the surface you're climbing. If that damage makes you bloodied, blah blah blah. If you fail the check, you fall from your current height. If you try to catch hold when you fall, add the damage you take to the DC to catch
All right.
yourself.
I'm gonna say because you landed right on the neck, it's basically impossible for you to fall off because it would be a DC 10, and we.
Yeah, it is.
So
Is
Oh.
it continuing to do damage to me, or was it just a bzzzt and it has stopped?
it is continuing to put out lightning damage. So
Okay. How close is it to the wall?
you cannot see any walls. Whatever chamber you're in is huge.
Okay.
Swing?
Well, this entrance sucks.
They do call it the Grim Passage.
Then if
Wait,
it's gonna keep
who told
hurting
us it
me,
was
I'm
called the
gonna-
Grim Passage previous to this?
The
That
Prince
was
of
in the
Rumors.
rhyme.
It was in a rhyme. Do you know how much
That's
time I spent
3
trying to come
days
up with a
ago in the
rhyme?
morning, the passage grim. It's a bit
Street
soggy.
team!
Look, I assume that was a
right.
sewer reference.
No, it's literally called the Grim Passage.
All right, before it does any more damage to me, since I feel that it's just going to keep doing that, I see that it's wearing this sort of toga thing that's kind of like, off
Toga.
one shoulder and down
Yeah.
the chest. I'm going to continue to hold onto
It's
the rope
more of a flash
and try
dance
to
look,
basically acrobatics my way to kind of slide down the 3-dimensional toga,
Yes.
and then tumble to the ground.
Are you still
from
on the rope,
legs.
or this is just you're gonna?
I'm
try
hanging
and
onto the rope. Like the
How
rope
far
I
do-
know is long enough to get that far.
And this is Akrid's rope that goes all the way to the ground. Is that true, or is this
Yeah.
someone else's rope?
She's rappelling
Okay.
down
Yeah,
the
yeah,
toga.
all the way to
basically.
the ground.
All right, here's how this is gonna work, Flessa. You're gonna try and basically kind of you're gonna try and kind of bounce off the statue. Is that what you're describing?
Yeah, I'm not. This is not me climbing the rope. This
So
is
you
me
gotta
sort of
like
letting...
you gotta like launch yourself off the statue to kind of swing away from it.
Exactly, and I'm
Um,
sort of letting the rope sort of like slide
right.
through my hands, which might hurt a little, but
I
I'll
want
take it.
a DC 17 athletics check for the first 20 feet and a DC
Athletics.
Yeah,
Why is that athletics and not
I
acrobatics?
think you probably
I'm
meant
hopping.
acrobatics.
I will take whichever one you prefer.
Okay, then I'm going to do acrobatics.
So, and I imagine different characters, it would look different whether they were using brute strength or agility.
Yeah, this is definitely agility.
And
based,
so,
which is
and
why
you
I'm
will
not holding
describe
onto
to
the
me
rope.
what that looks like based on your character's physiques.
Well, I
be
rolled
you agile
a-
or strong.
So I rolled a 33.
Okay.
And yeah, so I have the rope kind of like loosely-ish in my hands, and I am not quite rappelling. It's more that I just like kind of have the rope in my hands, and I'm sort of skipping down the front of the toga until I get to the end. At which point I kind of do a front flip off, and then I grab onto the rope, and then sort of let go and just drop to the ground. But I
Okay.
still have the rope in my hand.
It looks really awesome. She is basically running down the front of the statue. Everywhere she puts a foot, there's like an explosion
All right, can I put some musical background behind this real fast?
Sparks and lightning zapping out, but it's not like she's moving so quickly that it's not even catching up with her. It's as if she is being propelled by lightning itself. It's going to be really great to see everybody else just fall to their death.
Well, now I am holding onto the rope, and I shout up, "It's ouchie! It's Sparkle ouchie, and it's very bad. Don't touch the statue," but I pull the rope.
Sparkle ouchie? That sounds great.
That is the worst kind of ouchie.
So can
but since I have the end of the
Isn't that
rope,
an elven king?
I can move away.
pull it
sort of-
away? Perfect.
You
from
can
the
try a
statue.
little bit. I will say, Flessa, you probably weigh significantly less than all of the other characters.
I know. I'm going to do my best. Are there any stalagmites or anything that I could tie this end of the
There
rope
is not.
to?
So you are
Big
in-
rocks.
Let me tell you, I've got another map that we'll flip to in a second. That's the overhead view. You are in an immense chamber. It is a dungeon, so it's, worked stone floors.
Oh, we're finally in a dungeon.
You are now finally in the titular dungeons of Dungeons and Dragons. You are not in a dragon yet. But this chamber is immense, Flessa. And even it's unsettling because, your torchlight illuminates the statue and then it goes off into the distance. And in every distance, you can't see walls yet. The chamber is so large.
Yeah, we
the,
get it. It's
the
big.
torchlight is not reaching there. All right.
Okay.
Who will go next?
I think if it's 100 feet of rope,
If you make me do trigonometry, this podcast is over.
We didn't build this room.
I'm just wondering if I could tie.
If Flessa
Cosine.
leaves at 8 o'clock and
Slope
Akron leaves,
is a rise over the run. You see,
Take the
on
curl.
slope.
Take the curl.
Like if I could tie the rope to the ankle and then just like
you
sort of-
suspect that touching the ankle would fill you with electricity.
What I wouldn't have to. You don't have to touch something to tie a rope around it.
Please, please, Tony.
Is that true?
Lightning magic.
Sorry.
Victorians were right.
I will tell
Ankles
you,
are very dangerous.
Flessa, the ankle is very big.
Is it really wide? Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
then.
I mean, it's a big statue. It's 40 feet tall.
All right. Then I know I'm tiny, but I'm going to do my best to be. To
Who's our
think
next?
heavy thoughts.
Who's our next
Can you
tiniest? I
knock it
think it's
over?
Who's the
Alestrin.
lightest? Who's the
Who's
lightest?
our next contestant on
What?
electric rope?
Oh, Jesus. What does that
Yeah.
have to do with tininess? Explain that to me again.
Well,
Because-
because then you could both
she's
hold the
not-
rope for the next person.
So,
Yep.
okay, is she holding out the rope to the side just a hair so I can...
Yes, I
Yeah,
will
I'm
say.
trying to
down
do it
there?
as far as I can.
So,
Oh,
Flessa, what did I make you do to get down? Some
It was
DC
acrobatics
17?
to climb
or
the rope.
athletics?
It was acrobatics to skip down the statue.
I prefer acrobatics just in general, just as a, for a heads up.
So here's what I'm looking for, Steve.
Yeah, what are you looking
slash
for,
Leslie.
Tony?
I am looking for you to make 3 acrobatics checks. Is what you'd prefer to do?
3?
Well, 1 for each 20 feet.
That doesn't seem right. All
Are
right.
you sure?
I can.
All right,
And I'm
I
gonna
grab
say-
onto the
I
rope.
can-
I start to descend, and before I dip below the level of the floor, I say, you guys could have charged these guys 5 gold pieces each. They're chumps.
I can help with Maid Hand if you want. Like I gotta.
It's too late,
Magical.
says Lester.
All right, so that first one is a 24.
Okay.
Am I 20 feet down at this point?
Yep. Safely.
Love it.
You're now even with the outstretched arms of the headless statue.
I give
You-
it a high
you're-
5.
I would not do that. I
Don't
would-
do that.
I give it an air high 5. All right, that next one is a 20.
Okay, you are sliding down the rope, just barely kind of bouncing off the statue without making minimal contact.
Love it. I am so acrobatical.
Yeah, you
this
are.
is great.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and that one is a 18.
Okay, you are safely down next to Flessa.
Yeah, I am.
You made
Hi.
it look easy.
Welcome.
Suck it, statue.
He can't. He has no head. Why must
Right.
you rug
Now
that
between
in?
the two of us, we should be able to hold it even sort of farther out from the
Yeah, I
statue.
feel like between the two of us, we could probably pull it way out to the side and people could just slide down.
Mm-hmm.
It is still
Zipline
hard
style.
to slide down a 60-foot, zip line.
It's really not.
Just take off your belt and hold on tight.
You can hardly help it.
It's kind of the point.
The key is to not fall off of it.
Hmm.
So, who will
It's
go
gravity,
next?
or as we like to call it, physics magic.
Yeah, they call it the downforce.
Yes.
Are we
Malik should
going
go
in
next.
increasing weight order? I think Malik
think
is next.
that's
I
a
think
good idea.
Malik is next, yeah.
Oh, okay. Can I see the floor from where we are up on top?
I think so. Especially you can definitely see like Flessa's holding a torch down there. That probably helps.
Cool. I'll use my horned ring with the daily effect.
Yeah.
You teleport to any location under mountain you have seen before.
Oh,
And,
shoot, I have
appear
the
next to you
teleporting
guys.
ring, too. I didn't even have to skittle down that thing.
Hello.
Wait, do you both have that ring?
I have a horned ring on my character sheet you gave me. I don't know if Steve also has one on his character sheet.
I was the one who had the teleporting ring previously. Is that the same thing as the horned ring?
I think it's the same thing, and I think you gave it to me.
All right.
because
I will take it off my sheet then.
All right. So I believe you don't. Do you have to even see the place, Malik?
I have to have seen it ever.
Okay.
In this case, I just looked at it.
I feel like that. Like this is supposed to be a ring that allows you to like travel across time and space, and
Just
you're
down
like,
there.
I don't feel like climbing down a rope.
It works once per day. And like I've been saving it in case I need to escape, but I don't really want to escape without everyone else. So
Yeah.
this is
All right, Malik, you're down there.
Good enough.
Poof, bam.
standing right behind Flessa and
Yes.
Alestrin as they're looking up the rope waiting for me.
Of course.
That was not.
Well,
that
are you going to grab the rope or not?
Oh, sure.
So
Yeah.
it's
yeah, you could have done that before Alestrin came down, and then I wouldn't have had to hold on so tight and be so nervous all the time.
I
Thanks,
tried
boss.
to stop him a couple of times, and he was not listening.
Okay,
sounds
that
like
story
him.
checks
Sounds
out.
like him.
Probably true. Probably true.
I mark my Melik as my quarry.
All right, I'm right here.
All
I
right.
quarry thee.
All right, now things are gonna get interesting.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm supposed to do acrobatics or athletics, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know from experience.
Peter,
this is not Peter's
Peter.
forte.
It would be traditional in Dungeons and Dragons for you to do a long explanation of how you're going to use diplomacy on the rope,
Yeah.
and then me, and
Come
then me
on,
to say,
rope. You can
and me
do
to
it.
then to say and discuss.
This is
no.
what you were made for. 18.
Literally.
I feel like you should like hold your shield up above the rope and just slide down.
18.
18. You safely make it 20 feet down. Give me 2 more rolls.
4.
Oh no! Oh no!
Fortunately,
Oh. No.
Fortunately,
lightning
I
magic
have
doesn't go down
the
rope.
Safe wing amulet.
Oh.
Ah.
What?
Wait, do you also have a magic thing where you could have just fallen?
Yeah, well, so Safe Wing Amulet works. It reduces the distance fallen by a number of feet equal to 10 times the amulet's enhancement bonus, which I don't know what that is.
It's probably it's just 1.
1. Okay, so I always land
So
on my
it-
feet, and it's minus 10 feet from what my fall would
All
have
right.
been.
So that is very helpful. I don't feel as bad for you. So Peter, you would have fallen for 40 feet, which would have been 4d10 dice. Instead, you're only going to fall 3d10 feet or 3d10 damage. So
Darn
you are
thing's
going to
got
hit.
wings.
You are going to hit the ground like a sack of kobolds.
Nope, but I'm going to
Um,
land on my feet because I got the Safe Wing Amulet.
You're
people.
going to land on your
Yep.
feet like
so
a
both
sack
of your
kobolds.
femurs shatter. That's much
Yep.
better.
You are going to take 18 damage, which honestly, given the amount you fell, is amazing.
Yep.
I rolled okay, but not so. Yeah.
Great job, Pete.
Yeah.
Great. I'm not quite bloodied.
I mean, you just fell quite a distance, and then
Mhm.
Acrid, do you secretly fly? What's your
No.
backstory?
No, I'm not. I'm actually gonna. I go up to the thieves and I'm like, "Come here for a second. Acrid need you." I'm gonna roll intimidate just to
Yep.
make sure they still remember. Or is it still active? Like how long?
Yeah. You don't.
Okay,
I mean, you
okay,
you
good.
can roll intimidate if it'll make you feel better, but
Nah,
you
I'm
don't.
good. I'm good. I like I let them see how like scaly and like my eczema's really acting up this time of year. So
Mhm. Yeah, the
I
air
say-
quality in here is horrible.
hold the rope for me.
Okay, I'm gonna suggest that perhaps all 3 of them should hold their rope for you.
Yeah, probably. I think I'm like 300 pounds. So
Yeah, I mean, you are a dragon wearing armor,
Mhm.
so
And I mean,
Fair,
and it's
fair.
tied too, but
Yes.
just to be safe.
yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, Okay.
Untie after, but
Yeah.
not before.
Just
look at them to make sure they understand.
Yeah. And Akrid, you're pretty good at athletics, right?
I'm very good at athletics, so let's hope.
So give me 3 athletics checks one at a time.
What do I have to get higher than?
You need to get higher than 15.
Ooh, okay.
Which for you shouldn't be too hard.
25?
Don't say
Yep.
that. That's a mean DM trick.
11?
Oh no. So Akrid, you
I
are
blame you,
sliding
Tony.
down, and in fact, you're overconfident. You're like looking at where you're gonna land, and then
Does Peter break my fall?
Yes. And then suddenly you realize you're not holding the rope so well anymore. It's hard to hold on a rope as you fall 60 feet. So, you are gonna take 4d10 damage, which is a lot.
Roll
Whoops.
low.
I shoot
take-
the damage.
I'll take the lowest of those. You'll take 20 damage. How are you?
I am not yet bloodied.
Okay. You both hit.
Suck it, DM.
You both hit the
Stop
ground
telling things to suck it.
very, very hard.
Oh,
And
Akrid meant to do that.
I'm going to switch you to another map. You think you hear the sound of creatures approaching you, alerted
Oh,
Oh
no.
boy.
by
I
what
shoot the
just happened.
creatures.
Well, I was gonna give you the chance to run away from the creatures if you wanted to, but let me switch you to the next map.
I'm picking my rope back.
Yeah, do those guys upstairs actually untie it as requested? And
Is that
toss
what
the
is
rope
that
down?
is that what you actually want?
That's what she asked
Oh,
for.
for us to get back up.
So don't worry
No.
about that.
That's this adventure is gonna take a couple months. That's a problem.
Okay,
for
then I
you.
want the rope. I want the rope.
All
We
right.
can throw it with a grappling hook and hope to get 60 feet.
Assuming we sleep at least once, I'll be able to teleport up to that room and then drop a rope down.
It's true. He's seen it already.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll have
Why
him
is your
grab
room
the edge
red
of the
now,
rope
Monty?
and teleport up.
I thought it would
love
look
it.
cool.
No, that's
It
so
is
cool.
pretty
Fair enough.
badass.
All right.
That is a great
So,
idea.
can people see the new map?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
So, you are in an immense chamber. Your torchlight kind of
But
flickers off into
this
the
map
distance.
has a head.
Yeah, well, I had limited
Oh,
options.
okay.
So-
It didn't just suddenly appear.
no, no.
Okay.
Magic.
Don't break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
From
Sorry,
below,
sorry.
you can
I
see
thought
the
it
head.
reappeared.
You hear the sound of
It's just a very round
foot-
neck.
footsteps racing in your direction from the southwest.
Oh, there's a race.
Well, heading in your direction from the
There's a
southwest.
head.
Ooh.
So you are at the foot of the huge statue. The hatch is 60 feet above you. So the ceiling of this chamber is 60 feet up, and the walls of the chamber, you're not sure which direction you might head in. So, battle is headed in your direction from the southeast. I don't know if you want to just hold your ground here, or if you want to do something.
I mean, can we see other ways we can go from here?
I
You
don't
know?
want to be too close to the sparkly pane statue, because what if somebody pushes me into it?
Hmm.
You said it's coming from the southeast.
Yes,
I mean, can we just generally go to the northwest? And
you could if you wanted.
I would.
Does it sound like
to
it's
do
more
that.
than 5 minutes away?
It's not. You can't take a rest while retreating.
I like the northwest. Let's go.
Go, let's go. Go. Scatter. Run.
Okay.
Run for it.
Oh, you know what? I am sorry. They are coming from the southwest. If you
What?
want to go to the northeast.
Oh
Man,
my
the
God.
audio in this room
I
is
still
so
can't-
This
weird.
changes everything.
Echoey.
I can't move Flessa.
Oh, because it's a new
Wow.
map.
I'm rear guard.
Let's stay here and hold them off. The rest of us are leaving.
You got it, boss.
She
If
would
you
do
say
it.
So. Okay.
Do not abuse that power.
All right. So you decide to rush. You pick a corner and head in that way.
Pick
You
a
can
corner.
eventually see the walls of this immense chamber rushing up in the distance.
Oh, I extinguished the light spell that was on that rock.
Okay.
I mean, Fless has still got a torch, but
Plus, you still have a torch. Do you want to leave your torch lit?
I will do what I'm told.
Is there any other illumination in this room?
I
you
can
know
see
what?
without it.
You see a lantern up on the north wall of this chamber. And you know what? I think the creatures that were rushing up from the southwest also have torches. You see torchlight in the distance.
Then I might as well keep the torch burning, right?
I think
Well-
I've just spotted a door to the north. Should we maybe
Yeah,
all
there
head
are
that
there.
way?
You see a variety of. You see walls to the north and east, and there are some doors in them.
Um,
I'm going to rush up to the door, open it, and point.
which door?
There's a door to the north here.
You're just
Door
gonna
to the
rush
north.
into a door.
Yeah, that's what we do.
This
Sounds
is
about
how
right.
this is how we Dungeons and Dragons now. All right, you rush
know what
up
you
to
mean
the
by
door.
now.
Is everyone following Alestrin, or do people have better ideas?
I'm not going in. I'm just opening the door and pointing so others can rush through.
All right, Alestrin rushes up to the door. There is a heavy steel door built into the wall of the dungeon here. It looks quite sturdy. You put your hand on the knob, Alestrin, right?
That's how you open a door.
That sounds
Yes.
Oh God, here we go.
Steve, would you hand me your character sheet? No.
You put your tender, unprotected skin right on that doorknob.
Just gonna really with all of your fingers, right?
Oh, it's
all
a
of them and the
doorknob.
thumb.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
Yeah, the door is locked.
What?
Yes.
If only we had some sort of rogue.
Yes.
Can I extinguish this lantern that's next to me over here?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm
I
going to
don't
extinguish
actually
this.
have thieves' tools on my character sheet.
That's-
That can't be right.
Poor planning. I'm gonna say that in the distance, maybe they're not aware of you, but you can see the silhouettes of it looks like 4 or more creatures kind of looking around at the feet of the statue.
Yeah, I'm going to douse this lantern really quickly.
Okay. It is so doused.
And I will put out the torch then when I see him. doing
Okay.
that. Can I try to? In 4th edition, do you need thieves' tools to try to open a lock, or is that like a thing that it was on a previous version of my character?
We're gonna
sheet?
say that Flessa has thieves' tools.
Okay, that seems like a thing I would have. Can I try it in the dark?
Yeah.
Halflings
You know
don't
what?
have dark vision, do they?
You know, I bet Melik could cast light on
do
something
they?
more inconspicuous to help you. Humans
Okay.
do not have dark vision, which is what Flessa is.
Yeah,
I
and
assume that's a thievery check, correct?
So
hold
you know
my
what?
cloak up to
Yeah.
shield it.
I'm gonna ask you. I think you need as a group.
That's sure to work.
Can I just check? You are trying to not be detected by the creatures that are searching
Mhm.
around where you landed, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So everybody stands stock still.
I think you need to make a stealth check as a group. It's a big chamber, and you've doused your lights. So I'm gonna say the 3 out of 5 of you need to succeed on a DC 15 stealth check.
All right.
Okay, I will do that first.
That one is a 23.
1 success,
That's a 24.
2 successes.
16.
What do we
That's-
need again?
They got 3, so they're good. So
That's good.
yes,
Sorry.
Yes.
13.
I
Wait,
failed.
what?
Let me
Wait,
see what
Ma-
I would have gotten.
Melik, did you fail or succeed?
I got a 13.
Hmm?
I got a 13.
Okay.
It don't
I'm
matter.
not saying anything, so I don't incriminate myself.
I
only
think.
needed
Well,
3.
I think you only got 2 successes then.
Hmm.
There's 4 figures over there, and they start shouting and pointing, and they're now running in your direction.
Wait, I thought we got
I
3. Where did the third one go?
I
Mhm.
misstead 16. It was really 13.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The person you're actually mad at, Steve, is Monty.
Is
All right.
is
Well, I
God.
rolled a natural 20 on my thieves' tools working, which comes to a 32.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So
we yell
um,
out nothing, and then we all
Yeah.
disappear into the door.
So, a quartet of scoundrels is running across the dungeon at you. Flessa, you pop up in the lock on this heavy steel door.
Uh-huh. Peter,
Uh,
open it.
Open.
All right. The door is open. Do you all want to rush in?
Yep.
We do
Oh,
that.
All right. You rush in.
To a dark room, probably.
And let's say that it's actually a well-lit room. And
Oh.
let's say that you even slam the door behind you.
Yep.
Sure.
Sure.
Oh, there's people in here. That's not good.
All right, we'll say we're saving them from
Oh.
4 people who are rushing this way to kill them.
That'll
they may
work.
they may have been doing just fine.
Uh,
without you.
by the way, guys,
Diplomacy.
four, count them, 4 statues in the room too.
Yeah, this room is full of statues. So, you burst into this room that strangely does not appear to be kind of your dungeon room full of monsters or traps or horrible things. This actually seems to be kind of like a homey little temple. There's a male elf clad in robes standing in the center of the room. He
Homie,
looks
don't pray that.
a little bit surprised to see you. There's 2 humans. They look a little elderly, a man and a woman, seated at kind of benches and stools around a table. And the elf looks a little surprised, but kind of waves you in. You take a second to glance around. The chamber, there's some beds and cots and a table and chairs, a nice fire pit that's actually kind of illuminating things and giving it actually kind of nice. It feels nice and warm here, homey.
Let's live here.
This is a far cry from the sewer. There are four. Count them,
I mean,
four
apart from the fact that
eye-catching
there's stools
statues
in this room.
adorning the room's corner. The large ones in the northeastern and northwestern corner are made of gleaming white marble, and they seem to represent kind of an oval-faced, smooth-skinned, smiling female looking upward. But in the southeast and southwest corner, they're kind of smaller statues of they're identical, some kind of man-beast. They're carved from dark rock, and the statue's features are kind of snarling and twisted. But the elf waves you in, and
for the record, as soon as we slammed the door, I rolled a 27 on a dexterity check with my thieves' tools to relock the door.
I think this is the kind of door that you can lock from the inside. So
Well,
Melik reaches over and does that.
Olestrin locks the door.
Yes, it's a team effort. You all lock the door.
All of us at once reach to the lock and turn it.
The elf
Teamwork.
The elf welcomes you. Hey, please
Hi.
come in. Stay a while.
Hello.
Didn't think I'd left that door unlocked. It's usually quite safe here.
Who is this dude on the bottom left here?
Sorry, what dude?
Yeah, I think some of us are piled on top of each other too.
Oh.
Well, no, there are two purpley people towards the top, and then there
are 3 inhabitants of this room.
Gotcha.
2 humans and 1 elf. The elf is so far the doing the talking.
Hello, I myself am an elf.
Is that how
thieves?
is that how elves all talk
That's
to each
the
other?
traditional greeting.
Myself, the elf. I live on a shelf.
No.
I am Okwar. Please stay a while. We so rarely have visitors here in Undermountain.
We would love a short rest.
We would.
I might need one.
Yes, indeed. Akrid and I need a brief rest.
Ulquar motions for you to take a seat around the table. He introduces his compatriots, Josephine and Miza. They look very nervous about your presence here, but Ulquar seems excited that there's visitors here in his little shrine.
Okwar, can I ask to whom this temple is dedicated?
I'm a priest of Malar. Welcome to our temple.
Melora? Maybe?
No, Malar.
Oh, it is another baseball player. It's Kevin Millar.
Oh, okay,
Wait,
perfect.
Malort?
We just saw Croc upstairs.
I don't understand any of this. I say out of character.
So, does somebody want to give me a religion check?
Sure, I'll do that.
I can do that too.
I'll do it.
I mean, I
Let
will
me just
too.
roll
We all can do it.
Up to the top.
Nothing says
of
you
my
can't.
character.
18.
I only got an 8.
15.
All
I
right.
got a 15.
Peter, you're a paladin.
Yeah, but I rolled a 2.
I know.
He
Peter
knows
is
his thing.
I skipped
Peter-
over the Millar chapter.
Peter feels confident that that he did not say the word Bahamut.
Yeah.
Melik, did you make a roll?
32, because that's a natural 20 plus 12.
Okay.
Jeez.
Melik, you study the room and some of the ornamentation on Ulquar's robes. You conclude that the 2 statues on the north side of the chamber depict Saloon, the goddess of the moon.
Saloon? The goddess of the moon?
Saloon, Selune, and that the two kind of feral-looking statues on the southern side of the room depict Malar, the Exarch of Beasts.
The what?
Exarch of Beasts.
The Exarch of Beasts.
What
And
the hell is
as
an exarch?
and as people are taking their little rest, Melik, the gears in his head are spinning as to what kind of shrine would be both worshipping beasts and the
A
moon.
werewolf shrine.
We'll
of
find
some
out next
kind.
time on Total Party Kill. Will the players be ravaged by what are clearly werewolves? Did Peter ever get that rat bite taken care of? Probably not. Are the people outside going to be stopped by just a simple locked door? I don't know. They managed to cause all kinds of trouble in a very short amount of time. Tune in next time on Total Party Kill to find out how they get doomed. The end.
It's our brand.
Yep.
Yep.